Alright, yo, so Ken Carson's new album, More Chaos, has definitely been anticipated for sure since now that Carti isn't dropping, and it definitely looks like Ken Carson is dropping his 4th album since Carti dropped Whole Lotta Red. Honestly, just the thought of that is actually insane. But obviously, this video isn't on Carti, it is on the Opium Prince, that being Ken Carson, with his album being on the way according to his manager. So, hey man, let's take a look at what we know about the album so far and when we as fans can expect it. And now, More Chaos has been teased for over a year after he actually did drop A Great Chaos. Ken tweeted more, and he also did have this like freaking More Chaos phone case teasing that yeah, Ken isn't done with this chaos era and that he is obviously taking advantage of all the success that he actually has gained. I remember everyone thought that More Chaos was gonna be a deluxe. I knew damn well that that shit has gotta be a freaking album, and yeah bro, I actually was right, because the Great Chaos Deluxe did end up dropping last summer, and honestly looking back at it, yeah, it was fire, but A Great Chaos didn't really need a deluxe. Like, it was already perfect the way it was. But after the deluxe drop, man, Ken would go on his Chaos tour, and goddamn bro, that tour was actually insane. If you guys did see Ken last year, man, comment down below. But at this tour, fans would ask him, yo Ken, where is the album? Because obviously at the time it has been already almost a year since A Great Chaos dropped, right? And then Ken said Halloween.
I'm dropping Halloween for sure. Halloween.
And then on Halloween, Ken would actually, like, you know, drop music. He actually would drop Delusional, which honestly was a like fucking grill, bro. I'm like definitely glad that Ken dropped it. I mean, I haven't like gone back and like listened to it that much, but yeah man, that shit is gas. Obviously no More Chaos on Halloween, because Ken would then say in an interview with Pitchfork that More Chaos would end up dropping in the beginning of next year, and that More Chaos is still in the works. And now I saw this shit in like Walmart, bro. I fucking damn near fell to my like freaking knees, bro. But also I was like, alright, maybe it's not that bad, because obviously Carti is dropping. And that obviously didn't end up happening, bro. I'm telling y'all, it isn't easy being a goddamn Opium fan, bro. But then recently we actually would get some insight on the album from Ken's manager, that being Michi, saying that More Chaos is on the way and that A Great Chaos is still charting with, like, you know, being dropped for over 15 months, which is actually like kind of insane. And the last time that Michi did say something like this was actually teasing A Great Chaos, saying that it was going to be album of the year, which yeah, he honestly was not wrong. Looks like the album is indeed on the way. Obviously Ken Carson hasn't been that active and hasn't really rolled out this album, and he also did deactivate his like More Chaos Finsta too. I don't know what that means. Honestly, some things that I expect for More Chaos is a like mix of his like new chaos sound, and maybe bring back his like old fucking Project X flow, like that Cash Carti Ken Carson sound for a few songs. I remember last summer we actually did have a few songs previewed, like Miss Me When I'm Gone, which definitely sounds like old Ken. So I definitely love to see Ken do stuff like this for the album. And there's also so many grills that I actually do want on the album, like bro, shit like Diamonds, Exposed, Double O Dark Side, even like fucking Drugs Talking, even though like that shit leaked, bro. But hey, if you guys are a OG of the channel, y'all know that that has got to be easily my favorite unreleased Ken song of all time. Honestly, Ken actually has potential to have a crazy album this year, like potentially sell, I don't know, like 80 to like 90k. Honestly, since the anticipation and the wait for Carti is so high now, I think Ken is definitely like gonna drop before Carti, because that would obviously put a lot of focus on Ken, especially if he has like big features on the album, like I don't know, Carti, Travis, Lone. And speaking of Lone, I haven't mentioned this on the channel yet, but Lone is dropping a mixtape earlier this year, like maybe this month. Apparently Lone is going back to his old shit, so yeah man, Lone could like, you know, potentially be back, bro. And honestly looks like Ken and Lone are taking over this year, since I doubt Carti is dropping anytime soon, bro. But yeah, been Chan, YVL, Happy New Year, we out.